Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Drunken Bull Ranch. It's about 7 o'clock here. It's 20 degrees here in wonderful Utah, at least where I'm at. And I came out to take care of the animals this morning, and oh yeah, they're still there. They ran off a little ways, but let me show you this. Right there is the herd of elk. Sorry, camera didn't want to focus in on that. But anyway, so like I said, I'm out here to feed the animals this morning, and so let's get started. And here we go. The flock has been released. Next up, grain for the cows. You can probably hear them belly aching. They are. I think they're hungry. They have more than enough hay, but they really like it when I give them grain in the morning when it's cold like this. Let me see if I can get this camera set up. There we go. Look out, guys. Ah. As you can see, they really go at it. So, now we gotta feed the pigs. Just a second. Well, camera doesn't want to work with me. Okay, so, pigs are fed right behind me here. One thing I should mention. Camera's messing up on me. There we go. So one thing I should mention is that we are down to the 2 females. We processed the other 3. Sorry for those who were a fan of Wilbur. He is now in the freezer. But so yeah, we're down to those 2, and they'll probably go for another, I don't know, 30 days or so, and then we'll process them. But the sow, or the 2 sows and the boar, which I'll walk back over there real quick, are still together. Now, the other thing I should mention is that the weather has been just kind of crazy. We had 3 inches of snow yesterday. It warmed up, melted. Everything is a muddy, mucky, nasty mess. But the boar, and I'm adjusting the camera. The boar and the 2 sows are still right here, and you can see that their pen is a mess. Anyway, if the boar had impregnated the 2 sows on day 1, we would have had piglets today, but that didn't happen. I haven't seen him doing his thing. I'm pretty sure that both sows are pregnant at this point. So I'm going to have to separate the boar out of there. So we gotta fix the pen and make sure that he can't get to him. But I'd say they're still a ways out, but we were hoping. Anyhow, hey, you got to share. The boar's not wanting to share food. Okay, so a couple of things I should mention, or at least this is what I'm doing today. I gotta go fill grain barrels. You can see the one with the lid off there. It's pretty well empty. Anyway, so I gotta run down to the feed store, get feed. It'll take a few hours. It's about an hour drive from here to get there. But one of the other things that I'm doing is going to check our propane, because that's just my favorite thing to do. As y'all know from a previous video, we installed a new water heater. I've been running some electric heaters in the house because we burned through propane like mad. As of right now, let me show you. We are at 60%, which means that we are not burning through as much propane as we have in the past, which makes me feel really good because it's still been really cold. We did have a few days that were in the 50s when all the snow melted, but it's been really cold, and I am happy to report that we're not using as much propane as we used to. I think a lot had to do with the old water heater, but yeah, that makes me ecstatic. Anyway, so yeah, I'll get those barrels loaded up and go get some grain. Okay, everybody, so I've got the barrels loaded up and I'm gonna head to the feed store. Okay, everybody, so it's actually the next day. We had a few things come up yesterday. Had to help my son fix his car. Anyway, but I did go get the grain. So there you go. There's the barrels of grain. Anyway, so we're gonna get this unloaded and go from there. Okay, here we go. Okay, now yes, if this was set up differently, I wouldn't have to use the tractor to get them off the trailer. I just slide them right off the ramp of the trailer. But it doesn't end up flat when I'm backing in there, so I use the tractor. Someday, when everything's set up the way I want it, I'll just be able to back the trailer in, slide them right off the back. But anyway, let me get the other two done, and we'll move on. And these gloves don't work for working the camera. Okay, it has been a long day with lots of complications, but this is what we managed to get done today. We finally planted the garlic. There's one bed there, one bed here, and one bed right there. Now, the garden got away from us last year, but we're going to strive to do better this year. And we're doing improvements while we have some good weather. Because technically we're in March, we probably won't plant anything till late April. Other than things that are cold hardy. But after a few catastrophes, for example, this one. So I found I have to disconnect the ground terminal on the Cabelco, or something in this excavator drains the battery. Also, the thumb, that guy right there, which is controlled by this switch here, has been having issues again. It's a two-way valve, and for some reason one side of it was sticking. I got it to work. It was kind of a catastrophe, like I said, but this is what we got done today. We are putting in another bed here. We're using rocks off of our property, and we're going all the way around. So we go over behind the excavator and link up to that one over there. But we were pulling rocks out and got this all in. So yeah, we have big plans for the garden this year. We're thinking we're gonna do vining plants around the outside, and probably some berries. Anyway, so again, that's what I got done today after spending hours trying to figure out what the crap was wrong with the thumb on the excavator. And one other thing. Now, I'm going to say that I have to phrase this correctly, because if I don't, I'll never hear the end of it. Okay. I like bees. They make honey. What I don't like is that they sting, they fly around, and they annoy me. But, hi baby. My wife has ordered some bees. So, let me climb over this fence. She wanted to put them in the garden. I refused to have them in the garden because I didn't want to get stung. I didn't want to deal with them. And honestly, they're kind of her deal. I told her, I says, I love you, but if you're getting bees, that's all on you. So, out here, pasture, next to the well house, we have the electric fence so that the cows, or the cattle, don't rub on the well house. And I put a pallet out here. So that is where the beehive is going to go. She has ordered enough bees for one beehive. Just a second, baby. And her and Zoe are all excited about it. Were you trying to climb the fence? You guys got to see this. There she is, trying to climb the fence. We'll get her down. Okay, so as I mentioned in some previous videos, It's been pretty slow around here for a couple months. And what are you doing over there?
Come in here.
No, I'm doing the video.
Oh,
It's been pretty slow around here for a couple of months. And yes, I can see her in the camera. And we should start picking up with a whole lot of projects really quickly. Did you make it? Okay, come here. Come here. Hey. Apparently, she doesn't want to tell you guys to support your local farmers. Have a wonderful day. And like I said, we'll get back in the swing of things of videos. And just a second, sweetheart. And we'll go on from there. Talk to you next time. Bye.